even if I have to go through the overrated and have plenty of the just good, I am eventually going to run into some great lobster rolls until I find the very best in all of New England. No split hot dog bun, thank God.
What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel where I share my passion for food in New England, especially food here in the Boston area. Alive and Kicking Lobster has made an impact, made a lot of noise, but is it the real deal? Well, the real former sous chef is here to tell you so. Hit the subscribe button if this is the kind of content you're into. We are looking for the best lobster roll in all of New England. Alive and Kicking, let's see what you got, and let's go to work.
Even if you had a GPS, it would be tough for you to believe this place is where it is. It's a friggin' house. All of the prices seem fair here except for the lobster roll, or should I say, lobster sandwich? Going down the list of the trilogy a restaurant should have, there are bathrooms at the Porta-John, key that you can wash your hands, seafood gets messy. There's only 3 parking spots in this place, and do not try to park on the street in Cambridge and in Boston. Right across the street, take a chance at Shaw's or do what I did at Whole Foods, they're not going to find you.
Even though parking meters are free on Sundays in Boston and Cambridge, most likely you're not going to find a space. I just went to the Back Bay, my most hated area in Boston, to try and find some parking so I can go to the Salty Girl, which is probably another overrated, overpriced lobster roll place. But who knows? I have to try it before I can judge, right? But maybe one day I'll get there. I hate Back Bay. I really do.
They don't have much seats outside, but it's key to have it indoors in case it rains, which it did on this day. They give you a gimmick so the server can find you. Thank God they have Coca-Cola products here. And the sandwich that's making a lot of noise. Look, I wish there was better butter toasted, but you look at this thing and you think this is going to be a tuna sandwich on steroids, flavor-wise. It's like all your life dreams are fulfilled when you have a great tuna sandwich. Imagine that amplified by the flavor of lobster. And where in the hell is my butter?
I'm in the car! So now I can talk shit. That was good. They gave you enough lobster meat. The lobster meat was fresh. It did all of the talking. They didn't put any mayo in it, or at least I couldn't tell there wasn't. The problem with not putting mayo in a lobster roll, this is a lobster sandwich, texture. We want a little wet texture. We don't want to have any meat that's dry whatsoever. And I didn't think it was dry. It was close to the point that you didn't want it too dry. You want a little wet texture. That's why we have the mayo put into lobster rolls, guys. They really could use a ramekin of butter because the sandwich is perfect for dipping it into butter. I hate split hot dog buns. It's the old way. I love old school shit, and I think we should stick to old school shit half the time, but this is one area where I do not believe we should. Split hot dog buns just all you do is you pick it up and it falls apart. I believe it should have been a little bit more butter toasted here, the bread they use. You know my ranking system, I tell you how much I paid for it, $34 and change for a can of Coke and a lobster sandwich. That is way too steep, but I understand that lobster's expensive, which is funny because it used to be for peasants. They used to feed it to the peasant people and the people who were in prisons because they were bottom feeders, lobsters and crab. And what's funny is, of all the seafood that is out there, pretty much the best is lobster and crab, which is funny, which shows you how fake money really is in the scheme of things. What I would pay for, I would think $26 would be perfect for that. This is definitely above average. Solid sandwich. I would eat this every day, but you're not going to pay $34 for that every day. But having lobster is a treat, guys. Shooting it straight with you if you're in the area, I would definitely have it. But lobster's a treat, so you got to be willing to pay for it, especially in Cambridge and Boston. Hit the subscribe button. This is the kind of content you're into. We're going to continue to search for the very best lobster roll, in this case lobster sandwich, in the Massachusetts and New England area. Maine, I'm coming. Calm the fuck down. If this is the kind of content you're not into, then piss off. That's it, I'm done!